30 minutes. Hey all, hashtag Heathen here. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing gaming, and we are finishing up the theme park horror game. And yeah, so we're gonna delve deeper into Lorraine's mind and see what's going on. Maybe learn something interesting and horrible. But watch to find out. Let's get into it. And in case you're wondering why I had to do that with one hand, it's because I'm holding up the cat on my lap. Yeah. So there. Hanky dude again. Can I knock you down? No. Okay. I scared me. Hear me out.
Show yourself!
Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power, even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. You think? I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Was Steve the guy playing Chad? Ooh, went stabby stabby. I have this like compulsion to check all the mirrors. I have a feeling like one is going to be not a mirror and something's gonna come out of it. Hi. Bye, Groucho. Oh yeah, the basement of the House of Horrors. That's where things are at. Okay, locked. Locked. Open. Why don't I have my flashlight out anymore? Why did the atmosphere
After they
change?
let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
I love you, from Callum. Some sort of zoo. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum. Electricity bell, fix faucet. Okay, it's a wrench. What am I doing? Locked. Chicken. Locked. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer from Dunwich Medical. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and then I can meet Callum. But not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Miss Mallard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they considered you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact him regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. So she was left pregnant with no help. Another basement. Wait. This is Nightmare Circus. A park, it was a waitin' on a child for taken. Using joy for baitin', while their mother's mind is breaking. Analgesia win. Okay, drugs. Of course. Take 2 tablets by mouth in the morning, then 1 tablet whenever you have an episode. Soul lift. Oh. Okay. What? Yeah, it's probably an antipsychotic. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment, I know. I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I am working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. Aww. Shocking true story. Hunger. Story of Holodomor. In the spring of 1933 in the Soviet Ukraine, an entire population found themselves without food. Over the course of the coming months, the situation grew critical, and reports of mass malnutrition began to filter into the upper echelons of government. The people had been left with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of mass starvation that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Soviet experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the starving parents cooked and ate their own children in order to survive. No thanks. Callum? Callum. Good. With this novel, Lorraine cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. Wait, Lorraine? This is Susan Anscombe. The wilting solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. Young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating, and an exotic dancer named Lorraine is the key to saving the world again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from Lorraine novel. Lorraine is back, and you better believe that she is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. That already. Callum. Open the door. This is gonna be like a PT thing, and it's just gonna keep bringing me back to the same spot, isn't it? Aw, poor little ducks. Hey, we had one of those. Oh my god, I never could get it to work. My sisters could though. Yeah, it's the same. And yep. Oh, this is Donald's letter. Just, like, soaked. And burned. Oh boy. I didn't run away, Dad took me. There's Dude. Oh, there's not even a door this time. I love what you've done to the place. Oh, God. Just the book. It's the bear. Bloody handprints on a demented drawing. So lift prescription. Remember, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. It's like a newspaper. Don't drink. You're too young. Wow, so there's something really bad going on with those. Thank you, William. The new watch, it is very nice. It has made me happy. Carrot? Just checking. I don't hear him in that door anymore. Oh, the babies are gone at least. Well, except for headless butt up dude over here. Oh dear. Was that me? Baby? Oh, there's a door this time. And again. Just gonna say this is getting kind of repetitive, but
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. The child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of the story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
you killed your son. Hansel and Gretel. Hi? Hello? What? Sure, why not?
Callum? 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 Callum?
Chad. Cthulhu. Yep. Don't do it. Oh, she has a axe on her necklace. The mother and the witch were the same. feels like the end. Oh.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
Oh, you know, on a slab where I was stabbing him.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Achievement unlocked. Dreamlike state. That is it. Wow. Heavy. Quite. Like, I knew something had to be going on with her. I'm gonna turn the game volume down a little bit. Or not. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn that way down. But yeah, that is the park. A little jump scary, but they didn't overdo it, which I'm really glad for. Because some of these games can really just like overdo it. But yeah, pretty decent. I thought it was well laid out as far as like the incidents. We don't really find out like. So did the placemaker go crazy? Because like he was talking about dark energies and all that, and that like maybe that made her go a little crazy. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, but that is it. So looks like I played around 2 hours worth, and what sounds about right because I saw a walkthrough online that was like an hour, and I'm like, well, it takes me so long to finish games because of the whole I love lore thing and just reading everything. But at any rate, I hope you enjoyed. I'll be looking for more games to play. And if you have any recommendations, as long as they're on PC or on Steam, I can go ahead and play them. I'm not set up at all to do like PS4 or anything. But I did finish Ghost of Tsushima. That is a good game. That is a very good game. But yeah, so thanks for joining me, and hope this was a nice little adventure to go down. The end. So I didn't like that one as much as Moons of Madness and that, but I still think they did a good job. The graphics are a little bit low, but I also think it's a smaller company. I don't think this is like a mainline production crew company, something. But yeah, it definitely got the point across and dealt with some really heavy topics. My interpretation of the end is that she's killed Callum. Like, the stress was too much for her, and she killed him. And, like, I don't know if the park is, like, her safe space, maybe? Because in the beginning she said, I always return to Atlantic Park, or what is it called? Yeah. So, not a happy ending at all, but definitely thriller / horror. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the series at least. Let me know down below in the comments any thoughts or even suggestions if you have PC games that you would like to see me play. It has to be on PC, preferably on Steam, because that's where I'm getting all of these. But yeah, I also have a list of some, so I'm going to continue. I know it's not the most exciting content, but I have fun doing it. I have fun playing, I have fun editing, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, and just remember, life can be shit, so let's get through it together. Keep hanging in there with hashtag. Bye! Mwah. What am I doing? Outro. Outro.